with logic reason, I know that it is in the middle of the section. The questions in the middle of the section there are a good number that I do get tripped up on, and I would say questions that ask how the stimulus is supported by the answer choice. Yeah, because there are moments where you do have to assume some outside information to come up with the conclusion that the stimulus is based off the stimulus, but there are always one or two answer choices I get tripped up on.
So when the stimulus is supported by an answer choice, that's strengthened, right?
Yeah, strengthened.
It's strengthened. Yeah. We're talking strengthened here, opening the door into new information.
Yes.
Doesn't matter how strong it is, as long as it actually strengthens the argument.
Mm-hmm.
So when you have trouble on these, is it about the stimulus? Is it about the answer choices? Or is something else altogether?
I would say in a couple of questions, I noticed that it was the wording of the stimulus. And another thing that I am trying to work more on is breaking down the stimulus and kind of, because it does get wordy and I am timed. And I think the pressure of me timing myself and then trying to understand the wordiness of the stimulus is I'm trying to build a method where I can just break it down, just drawing on the text and saying, this is the conclusion, this is supported by this part. And when they use this term, this is what they mean because they referenced it in the previous question. Yeah, so
it sounds like to me that you know what you've got to work on. You've got to just engage in detailed review of the stimulus, any stimulus, with a method of reasoning that trips you up. Dissect it, break it down, make sure that you thoroughly understand the reasoning after the fact so that you won't make that same mistake again in terms of missing something. Because there's lots of ways they increase the difficulty level of a stimulus. And you got to figure out which particular things tend to give you trouble. So it could be things like words like unless. It could be things involving conditionality. It could just be topics you don't like, but you got to focus on those. Thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already to be notified of new episodes as I release them. And feel free to reach out if you need anything at all as you move forward with your prep. I'm happy to help however I can. In the meantime, I'll wish you all the best and take care.